Look at the butter bath that is going down. It's like a butter spa, really.
Yeah.
This is the Egg Harbor. This is the seafood division of the Rastelli family. Egg Harbor bringing us the 5 to 6 ounce high pressure process Maine lobster tails. Now you can choose 6 or 12, but these are rich, sweet, authentic Maine lobster. And I want to lead with this. It is going to be a very challenging season for our Maine lobster women and men.
It is.
And so when it comes to this fishing season, it starts in June, runs pretty much through December, but it is going to be a very tough season. When you see the 5 to 6 ounce tails, especially from Egg Harbor, especially that they are authentic Maine lobster tails, and you've got the HPP method applied, that HPP method ensures the easy release of your protein and zero wasted food. Now, if you want that 6 count, there's fewer than 500 to go around right out of the gate. If you want the 12 count, there's a little over 100. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's a one-time only price. The 6 count is 5 easy payments of $38. The 12 count, mouth is already watering, is 5 easy payments of $66. They ship for free, but it will go back to the QVC price at the end of the show. Not the day, at the end of the show. So 8:59 Eastern time, this price goes up significantly. And you're stocking up and saving $49.98 on that 12 count. But please know this is the lowest price that it will be for the next 3 months. When you look at M135011, Jen Kovich is here working away as I carry on about chocolate and lobster. But Jen Kovich, because
no
you
judgment
are...
here.
Listen. I dreamed of this day. Because you are a food and lifestyle expert, this is something that Mother's Day, Father's Day, celebrations, you want to have them on hand.
You want to have them on hand. I mean, what are 2 things that ladies love? Chocolate and lobster. Let's be honest. But it's all about how much you actually get to enjoy. Why pay that premium price if you're just going to have to fight with your food in order to enjoy it? I want to show you the inside of the shell right here, because this is what that HPP, which stands for high pressure process, actually gives you. It releases just simply by no chemicals, just water and high pressure being shot right through that tail. It releases every bit of that meat. So you really do get to enjoy all of it. Furthermore, we're giving you real cold water Maine lobster, sourced right off the coast of Maine from our own fishermen that are harvesting each one of these fresh every single day. We take care of all the work for you. All you're simply doing is receiving them when they've been frozen once within 4 hours. That is our standard. At Egg Harbor, that is our standard. Doesn't matter if it's cod, if it's salmon, if it's the lobster. You are going to have it fresh within 4 hours. We clean it, we get it ready, we blast freeze it, and then we send it to you, vacuum sealed. You just take out what you want as you need it and enjoy it. You can boil it, you can bake it, you can grill it. There's really not much that you can't do with this. Just enjoy it.
I've even cooked up a bunch, and then this felt so wild to me at the time. We had a leftover lobster tail, and I thought, what planet is this?
Exactly.
But we actually took it and popped it on the grill the next day just to get a little char on it. Woo, that was a fun way to do leftovers.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
But you know, the reason why that method is so important, and you touched on it a second ago, pressure versus heat.
Yes.
So when you introduce water so that you can enjoy every bit of your purchase, that's a much better way to do it than what a lot of folks do, which is heat.
Yes.
Heat introduces bacteria.
Thank you.
We do not want that to be a part of your experience. That's why that HPP method, where water is injected to release all of that rich, delicious protein, is such a smart thing to have. But when you have these on hand, every meal is celebratory.
Yes, and speaking of, what do you pair with lobster? Really, anything is appropriate. Even if you want to put some in your skillet here, we have some capers, we have some olives, some tomatoes, a little bit of clarified butter, blend it all together, and then watch this. You just simply take it over a bed of pasta, and you are gonna have a feast for the eyes and for your family. If you want to raise eyebrows, you hear me say that all the time, because really, if we're going to entertain, don't entertain halfway. Do it all the way. Entertain to impress. Oh, thank you so much for the added garnish.
Got you covered, girl. I'm your sous chef.
Yeah, you are. So I love that this is really going to set the tone for the evening. When you have guests over and you say, we're just going to whip up a little bit of lobster, suddenly everyone stands up a little
Should
taller.
I wear a dress?
Yes, exactly. I'm like, is this fancy?
I didn't shower. Is that okay? Like, yes, it is, because we had these delivered right to the front door, and I want to encourage you to think about this too. If you're headed somewhere this summer, use bill to ship to.
Yes.
You get the bill, they get the lobster, and then they're going to go, oh my gosh, you way overdid it. And I get it. The price on your screen is a considered purchase, but lobster at a one-time only price is definitely something not to leave in your cart. As a matter of fact, we only have about 400 left in that 6 count, and in the 12 count, we have about 75 left. That is it. Remember, this price goes up at 8:59 Eastern time, and it goes back up to the QVC price. So you see that number on your screen with the red line on it? It goes up to that price when this show is over. The other thing too, and I am such a chicken when it comes to very experimental things in the kitchen.
Yes.
I don't want to cook a whole lobster.
Right.
I did it one time. It made me cry. True story. I sat there and sobbed. So I mean, lobster tails. It's so easy to do.
Yes.
And I love that you said steam, bake.
Yes.
Any way you like.
It's far less intimidating. Now, a couple things I want to go over here. This is how they're going to arrive to you. They'll be individually sealed. So you, again, take out what you want. They will be frozen. Pop them in your freezer until you're ready to enjoy them. What I love is, if you want to, which I am going to go ahead and cut this one open. So I want to show you, if you do want to go ahead and bake this, look at how easy this is. They do not come pre-scored. All you have to do is, of course, cut down the back of that tail, which I'll show you here. You cut down the back of the tail with your kitchen shears. Really easy. And then if you really want to set that presentation, I like to give it a little crack right in my hands. And then because of that HPP process, it is now ready for me to easily peel away from the tail, from that shell, and then you butterfly it. This is all about that gorgeous presentation.
Look at you.
You set that out, and then if you want to base it with a little clarified butter, sprinkle a little paprika, this is how they serve it in that restaurant. It's not hard to do. Bake at 350, and it's going to be perfect every single time. Pardon my reach. If you want to steam these, keep them in the shell, steam them, every piece comes out with ease.
I'm just dancing.
It's sweet, it's succulent. It's like, why do we go to Maine? Because that is where you go to find the most sweet and succulent cold water Maine lobster tails. If you want to make lobster rolls, you can absolutely do that. It is very, very simple. Creating a salad, if you just want to take one of the shells, which, by the way, being a 5 to 6 ounce size, is that perfect Goldilocks size, right?
Correct, because you're not giving up any sweetness. The larger the tail, the less sweet it is.
That's right.
And it gets a little bit firmer too. So that bite and the sweetness to the 5 to 6 ounce lobster tails is exactly where you want to be.
That's right.
My mom grew up in Castine. My dad grew up in Bangor. So I still have tons of family in the great state of Maine. And if they're watching, oh my gosh, I love you, Aunt Marcia, and I love you, Uncle Bill, and I love you, everybody. But when it comes to Maine lobster, this season is gonna be a tough one.
Yep.
And so I've been reading and looking up myself about what the Maine lobster women and men are going through right now. And I gotta tell you, this season's gonna be tough. And so when I saw that we had lobster at a one-time only price in Gourmet Holiday today, stopped me in my tracks. Because I'm thinking graduation's coming around the corner.
That's right.
This is how you celebrate it in a memorable way. And that 6 count choice is available now. And it's 5 easy payments of $38, but we have fewer than 400 to go around. This is your 12 count choice. There's 5 dozen left. That one is 5 easy payments of $66. And think about it. Because you're getting double the lobster, you'd think we'd double the price of the 6 count. No, we actually brought that 12 count price down by almost $50. So not only are you getting a one-time only price, when you stock up, you save almost $50. So this is a really good idea to have on hand for all of those occasions coming up and for what's coming up in the season.
Yes.
That lobster is so good.
It's so good.
So
There's
good.
nothing quite like a cold water Maine lobster tail, and we're so proud to be able to bring that to you from Egg Harbor.
Thank you, Jen.
Our pleasure.
Thank you. Everybody, M135011. Price goes away in